Hey, you're finally awake. We just crossed the border. I've heard strange things have been happening since I was away. Even so, it's good to be back home. Back in Skyrim. It's always something.
These two. Take them to the barrow.
And hello everybody, and with that nice intro, welcome to the Elder Scrolls Online Greymoor. We are already here in Greymoor, well, in Western Skyrim. That is the area up here where we also have the new trial Kain's Aegis. And in that case here, well, when we go into the area, there is someone greeting us right away and he has something to say.
There's no time. Take this. Keep it safe.
Wait, what are you giving me?
Information. The Ice Reach Coven at work in the west. Just need more proof. Go, they're coming.
Who's coming? The ones who attacked you?
Don't trust them. Only Lyris. She's...
Hold on.
You there! What did that fugitive tell you? Who are you? Another spy? What did this lying Easterner say to you?
I was just going about my business when I saw that he was injured.
Assisting a fugitive is a crime in Hafingar Hold. Unless you want to find out how we deal with traitors and spies, tell me what he said to you.
Let's lie about it. He died before he could say anything.
Lucky for you. If he had told you any seditious lies and you decided to keep them from us, you'd have been in real trouble.
I hear ya.
Don't stick your nose.
Alright.
Go
There we got away
Just
from him,
remember-
but let's have a look around here. So we have to kind of talk to Lyris, or we have to, use his papers that he's given us. And the guards came asking about you. They were rattling the spread declaration of customs, so nothing that I can see here, but there is some cryptic directions in there and we need to follow them. And whoa, really nice landscape so far. And yeah, by the way, this is me, of course, Valken Delaney, so my first Elder Scrolls, and we are just now having a look around here. There is something that we need to find, it seems, in here with all the other players.
I'll do it. I'll stab you. I mean it. One step closer, and I'll stick you like a hawker.
I'm not here to hurt you, I need to talk to you about Brundold.
I don't know any Brondold. That is what I told the guards, and that is what I'm telling you. I don't want any more trouble. You make me stab you, and it's my word against yours.
Brundold's dead. He left me with a handful of papers and a lot of questions.
Dead? Stone's mercy. I'm next, aren't I? I promise. I don't know anything. I won't make any trouble. I'll disappear. I don't even like it here. You'll never see me again.
I didn't kill Brundold. Just tell me what this is all about.
He did not tell me a lot. Said he was tracking some bad people. Asked me to keep an eye out for any unusual comings and goings. He'd come by now and then with a sweet roll and a few coins for my trouble. He was nice.
And did you see anything out of the ordinary?
The last time we spoke, it was about the men with the job postings. A pair of wolves in sheep's clothing. Trying to blend in, but still off around the edges.
Alright, nothing else. I'm a bit disturbed by the fact that they're talking in heavy German accent. Like, this is Skyrim, right? So Scandinavian. I don't know why they're talking German accent. Now, let's go to the next direction. Follow the cryptic direction. That is somewhere down there. And yeah, we're going to follow, of course, the main quest here as well. But not only the main quest, but we're also, of course, looking at all the secrets that we find out here. And also looking at the new profession, of course, which is the archaeology, more or less. And let's go to the next location, which is here by the docks. So, marked crate. Okay, search the marked crate. Nothing though that we might find here. So, there's still one more hint, and that is, oh, across the river it seems. So, we need to swim to the other side there. So, let's do that. And this is the last spot. There's a backpack, Brondol's hidden belongings. So, let's find out what it's all about. Lyris, if you're reading this, I've never made it to our meeting at the Blue Palace. Oh, and someone's attacking me there. Spriggan. Okay, so it's about Lyris as well. We know her, of course. And it seems we need to meet her, and she is waiting for us in Solitude. And Solitude is up here, and that is truly looking magical here. Beautiful. So the same spot as in Skyrim. Beautiful spot. Beautiful landscape, I gotta say that, and huge mountains in the background. And yeah, let's get over there to Solitude. There we are in Solitude. At the entrance to our new main city that we have now for Greymoor, and let's get in there. Nice place, beautiful. And we have to find Lyris now. So let's have a look at the map there real quick. There's another way shrine that we don't need. And Lyris, Titanborn, is on the other side of the city. So it's a good opportunity to have a stroll through the city. So there's the crafting area where we're going through right now.
What is it?
Over there's the way shrine. Beautiful sunny weather right now. There we've discovered that, so we do have a fast travel point now. There we have already the daily quests available and some other quests, but of course we're following the main story right now. Don't want to get too much diversion here. Alright, antiquarian circle, so there is the headquarters for the new crafting profession here, the antiquarian. Looking forward to that one, but first of all, let's get into the Blue Palace courtyard, where Lyris is hopefully waiting for us, and we can already see her over there.
Yoren didn't mention he was sending you to Solitude. Not that I'm sorry to have you along. An extra blade is always welcome. As soon as Brondold shows up, we can get things started.
Brondol isn't coming, he's dead.
He's what? Damn it. Queen Gerhild will be here at any moment. Look, Her Highness is expecting to talk to me and my contact. I need you to pretend to be that contact, or this will go very badly.
What's this all about?
We can exchange intimate details of our lives later. Right now, just know that the safety of all of Skyrim, maybe even all of Tamriel, depends on how this meeting goes. So follow my lead and be on your best behavior with Her Highness.
I'll follow your lead with what?
Lyris Titanborn. Your reputation is known even here in the West. Is this one of your famed companions?
No, but I assure you my partner is one of the Skald King's best. Go introduce yourself, partner.
I am Gerhild, Queen of Skyrim. Allow me to welcome you on behalf of our kingdom, our city, and our hold. Who might you be?
I'm Valken Delaney, Your Majesty.
The letter that preceded your arrival said an attempt was made on the Skald King's life. It indicated that High King Svargrim would be next. My husband took that as an accusation and a threat. He will not meet with you, but I will hear you out.
I've witnessed some concerning things since I arrived here, Your Majesty.
Have you anything that would persuade my husband? It will take some substantial evidence to convince High King Svargrim to heed the words of the hated Yoren, the Skald King.
There's evidence of Reachman activity around Solitude.
Reachman transgressions will not be enough for Svargrim to accept outside help. He's a prideful man, and the bad blood between him and Yoren runs deep. I will speak on your behalf, but you and Lyris will need to bring me proof he cannot ignore.
We'll find that pure proof.
Thank you for alerting me to this situation. I am eager to see what else you uncover. I will do what I can, but be as discreet as possible. If you run afoul of my husband, he won't hesitate to return you to Yoren, and not necessarily in one piece.
Okay, as always, there are lots of other additional options that we have. In this case here, I really just want to know why there's bad blood between the kings, but I'm not going to all the options all the time.
Eastern and Western Skyrim have been at odds since the kingdom was divided. Yoren's ambitions for the Ruby Throne, however, have created a new level of tension. Forming alliances and raising armies for conquest. Should we not be wary of such a man?
Svargrim thinks Yoren wants to take over his kingdom.
Frankly, yes. He believes Yoren hasn't marched here with an army as yet, because the Western holds are firmly united against Pact rule. My husband is certain Yoren plots to erode those allegiances. He will not
Alrighty, so
easily
they don't want to
earn
join the
high-
pact. Let's talk to Lyris again.
You handled that better than I expected. Now, what in Mara's name happened to Brundold?
He was fleeing pursuit and gave me a bundle of papers before he died.
Lucky thing he found you. Brundold was supposed to get the lay of the land before I got here. Without his information, my work for Yoren the Skald King could be over before it begins. What did he give you? Hand it over.
Here's everything I've found.
Smugglers and reachmen up to illicit business. Nothing unusual there, but Brundold thought it could be connected to the Coven. I'm short a good investigator, and you stepped into the role easily enough. Can I count on you to help me with this?
What do you need me to do?
Brundold mentioned some locals we should have a talk with. A snitch named Grega who likes to gamble in back alleys, and an orc named Mog who frequents the Lonely Troll Inn. Let's find them and see what they can tell us.
Okay, what's this all about?
After the Ice Reach Coven's attack on the Skald King, we determined they also had plans for Western Skyrim. Yoren's warnings have been ignored, so he sent Brundold to get the lay of the land and me to persuade Svargrim. You can see how that's going.
Alright, so Ice Reach Coven's attack on the Skald King, that was the prologue quest, and we're just following this lead now into Western Skyrim. That's why we're here, that's why we're here with Lyris. And in that case here, the Gathering Storm, let's go to the Lonely Troll and search the Black Alleys.
Hard to imagine the Skald King spent his youth studying verse in this stodgy old kingdom.
Alright, there's the Black Alley. Yeah, there's the Black Alley. There's also the Proudspire Manor. So that is one of the new purchasable houses that you can get. There it is. But we are going to have a look at that later. Right now, let's have a look around here. Gregor.
Hey, don't step on the dice. There a reason you're interrupting our game, pork face?
Brundold said you might know something about the smuggled goods from Sentinel.
Don't know any Brundold. Don't know you. Either way, I got nothing to tell you. Get lost. I'm on a winning streak.
Brundold's dead because of what's in those crates. They'll come for you too.
Dead? That's a new one. Nothing Casella usually moves through port is worth killing over. You didn't hear it from me, but she's the one picking up those shipments. Her warehouse is down on the docks. You want to know more? Go ask her.
I'll talk to Casella. Right, so that was one lead, and the other one, let's have a look around here. There is something. There's the inn, the Lonely Troll. So it's not literally a lonely troll, that is. Oh, beautiful
Castle
town here
Tower
so
is a
far.
monument to the Western spirit. Stony and cheerless. Maybe the new tower will liven up the place.
And the classical Skyrim music. Lots of people around here. Busy town,
Must be
that is.
Mog. I have questions.
Questions? Happy to oblige. Buy a few rounds.
Who gave you the right to walk in here and bully my friend? Did my father send you?
Why would your father send someone to bully Morg?
Because he doesn't like Mog. But I like Mog. Mog doesn't care that I'm a princess, and it doesn't matter to me that Mog's a scoundrel. If my father didn't send you, why are you threatening my friend?
We wanted to ask if you saw the people putting up the job posting.
Smelly bastards. Cheap, too. Wouldn't buy us a drink. They hung their flyers and left without saying a word. Then, a different smelly bastard showed up to sign on workers. He was a charmer, though.
You remember anything about this charmer?
His breeches fit well. And he was handsome. Not a Nord. Breton, maybe. I didn't really listen to what he was saying. A half-dozen workers left with him.
Off to the Drudak Mountains or someplace. He hasn't been back since.
Okay, thank you.
Let's
So,
talk outside,
let's talk to
partner.
Lyris then again. So the mountains, that is probably our goal then. See if there's anything else here, so we could... Oh, that was a lore book actually. It was a nice coincidence. Bit of the Mage's Guild there.
So we've got a mysterious Breton possibly working with Reachmen, recruiting workers for some unknown purpose. Plus there's a smuggler hiding unknown contraband in a warehouse down by the docks. I say we deal with the smuggler first.
Why?
We know where to find her and we more or less know what she's up to. And if the two are connected, maybe the smuggler can help us narrow our search for the Breton. Ready to visit Casella's warehouse?
Alright, I'm ready. Casella's warehouse. Let's just see where that is. Oh, it's outside again.
That's Casella's warehouse. Only one sentry.
Pines Aegis
Let's try
needs
not to
your
cause
help.
a scene.
Sea giants and
Private
vampires are
property.
everywhere.
Get lost. Wait. A half-giant? Is that Lyris Titanborn?
You know Lyris.
Blood and Blade. Everyone knows Lyris Titanborn. What a woman. She's even larger than I imagined. No wonder she fought Swordmaster Sai Sahan to a draw. Wait, is he here too?
Nope.
Until Casella returns, I'd be happy to keep fair Lyris company in her stead.
Perhaps inside.
Alas, Casella doesn't allow visitors when she isn't here to conduct business. But we can wait out here. Do you think Lyris would autograph my ancestral scabbard? It would mean so much to my son. When I have one. Do you know if Lyris is betrothed?
I'm not sure, but if you get your scabbard, she'd be happy to autograph it.
Oh, thank you, thank you! You don't know how much this means to me.
Alright, and off he
I don't know
goes.
what you said to him, but this is our chance. Try
There
the lock.
is a... Oh, there's a lock actually, so we can go with this one here and try to break through as long as he's gone. That's the one, but it's a trivial difficulty.
See what's in those marked crates. I'll watch the door.
Right, 3 crates. Search the marked crates.
I knew whoever was poking through our shipments would return. Brought muscle this time, I see.
More than you. Care to try me?
I'll pass. I just want to know who's been meddling in my business. I had a feeling it wasn't just an opportunistic thief trying to steal my cargo. What are you after?
Proof of plot against the High King. Care to explain what's in these crates?
A plot against the High King? Involving plundered antiquities from Hammerfell? Preposterous. I'm simply facilitating a transaction between treasure hunters and a rich collector. So, who am I paying the bribe to? You or the High King?
What about these reach fetishes?
Give me that! Tribal craft's my arse. I told that son of a skeever I don't deal in arcane goods. Especially ones from the Reach. Nothing but sorrow comes from such business. This isn't cursed, is it?
Who hired you to smuggle this?
No name. Just instructions and gold. Shipments come in, I make sure no one looks too closely and wait for a pickup. Never see a same face twice. Last time it was a smooth-talking Breton with Nord laborers in tow. You want more? I need assurance.
I'm sure we can work something out.
They're taking the cargo to an abandoned lodge in the foothills north of Solitude. Occasionally used it myself when the city guard was being thorough. Want to catch them? Start there. If that's all, we're leaving. I'm not losing my head over this.
Can you tell me anything else about the Bretons and the laborers?
The Breton was sly. Handsome even. Thought he could charm me into taking on additional shipments. Now that I know what's involved, the trouble isn't worth it. The Nords were local, hired hands from the Lonely Troll.
You never check your cargo.
I'm paid not to ask too many questions. This arrangement was a lucrative one.
Alright.
Ronald had good instincts. We're definitely onto something. Our mystery buyer is hiring locals to haul these urns and reach fetishes out of the city. But for what purpose?
Some sort of ritual, maybe.
Without a doubt, the Coven's attack on Yoren involved a ritual. Why hire locals, though? Seems like an unnecessary risk. And how does the Breton figure in? I suppose using different people draws less attention. Something doesn't feel right.
Should we check out that abandoned lodge?
No reason not to. Head there while I circle around from the other direction in case they're already on the move.
Alright, so let's go
Give
to
your
this
sentry my
abandoned
best,
lodge
and
somewhere
tell him I owe
outside.
him an autograph.
So for this lodge we need to ride into the mountains. Up here it is, the abandoned lodge. If nothing else happens in the meantime, you can just look around there, far mountains. Absolutely loving that, and we're now in the snowy land. I really love that you occasionally unlock some new symbols there on the map, so you find something out of interest. And it should be here somewhere. This is not looking right. Probably around the stone. At least the weather is good to us. There it is. Abandoned lodge. Let's have a look inside. Preparations are complete, my Breton brother. We are ready to begin the ritual. Okay, so it is a ritual. There's something perhaps for us to steal. A recipe of some sorts. The sign, another lore book. Right, once again we didn't see that. Right, so someone's down there waiting, and there's a delph over there that we've discovered as well. So in those delphs there's usually a sky shard as well. How many sky shards do we have in Greymoor? 6 of them. 6 for the delphs. So 6 delphs, and then in total there are 18 sky shards. Quite a lot, and 7 quest stones that we have here. This one, 2 public dungeons, and there are even some world events. Very good. I'm looking forward to the world events. And there's also a shrine. Very good.
Over here, partner. All I found were these reachmen stalking the pass. Decided they'd rather die than talk, so I obliged. They don't look like they're from Icereach, but they are wearing the Coven's medallions. Anyway, did you find the lodge?
The lodge was empty, but I found a letter for the Breton. Orders to send the shipment to Kilcreath.
Kilcreath? The temple to Meridia? Why would the Icereach Coven target a local Daedra cult?
The letter said they were ready to start the ritual as soon as they received the shipment.
Damn, we're running out of time. I'll head back to Solitude and try again to warn High King Svargrim. You go to Kilcreath Temple and alert Meridia's priests. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
Warn the priests? Shouldn't I attempt to stop the ritual?
You'll be going up against the Coven by yourself. Warn the priests. If there's an opportunity to safely stop or delay the ritual, by all means. But don't take any unnecessary chances. I still don't want to lose another partner. Good luck.
Alright, I see you there. Follow the road. It's down there somewhere already, so the way shrine is on its way. Over there. Weather is still holding up, but it looks cold. There's the way shrine. Let's just discover this one. Kilcreath. And it should be just down here now.
Stop! A disaster has befallen Kilcreath Temple.
Oh, he's the one from the cart.
Don't be alarmed. I mean you no harm. But there are hero fiends swarming around Kilcreath Temple who do. Head back to safety before they find you.
I was sent to warn the temple priests.
I'm sorry, but you're too late. An unnatural storm struck the temple, and now the entire area is overrun by vampires and hero fiends.
What are hero fiends? And for that matter, who are you?
Hero fiends are feral vampires, a byproduct of the unnatural hero storm. As for me, I am Fenorian of House Ravenwatch. I came here on the trail of remains stolen from a mass grave in Bankurai. They were shipped to Solitude in ancient urns.
I found urns and crates smuggled into Solitude. They seem to be related to the Icereach Coven.
Yes, I've run into the Coven as well. The urns and the stolen remains play a part in a ritual to summon the storms. If you're willing, I could use your assistance. I need to finish my investigation of the site to see what else I can learn.
What do you need me to do?
I could use your help to examine the strange pikes erected around the temple. Hero fiends and vampires roam the area, making it difficult to get close. Hence the need for your assistance. You see, I'm not that confident in my combat prowess.
Aren't you a vampire?
Is it that obvious? But have no fear. As a member of House Ravenwatch, I have pledged to never take blood from an unwilling subject. I assure you.
Alright, that should be enough. Let's find out. Examine the witch pikes.
Priest
3 of them
Meridia.
once again.
Maybe they can tell us more about what happened at the temple.
Oh, and there is a quest. I think this is then a quest that we can combine with the main quest.
Oh, thank Meridia. The priests and pilgrims of Kiltrith Temple. We need assistance. A great and terrible storm struck, and so many of us were lost.
What's Kiltrith Temple?
A temple dedicated to Meridia, the Lady of Light. Pilgrims come from across Skyrim to pray and seek blessings, especially at this time of the year. Please, talk to Priest Bavian. You'll find her in the nearby cave. She's the ranking priest.
Alright, we're going to talk with her. Oh, but it didn't take it.
The
No.
living take precedence. We should search for survivors while investigating the pikes.
Alright, so let's follow this lead here as well. Talk to the priest in the cavern.
Another pilgrim seeking shelter from a storm? No, you don't appear to be a pilgrim. What brings you here?
I met a priest outside. He said you needed assistance.
Even in our darkest hour, Meridia provides a light. We were on our way to see High Priest Varkor when the storm hit. I've never seen such power. It raged like a thing alive. I gathered who I could, but the others are still out there.
Where do you want me to look?
Start at the stables to the northwest. I saw Acolyte Yold, Priest Irena, and Roligmoth the Pilgrims seek shelter there. If you find them, send them back here. After that, meet me at the Pilgrims Lodge to the west of the temple.
I'll look for the people you mentioned at the stables.
Look for Yold.
Alright, so that is outside there too. Yep, we can safely combine that. And then we also have the symbol now. Kiltrith Temple helps save the survivors of the temple. Lots of vampires here, or harrow fiends that is, so we also need to find out what's all about them. And there's one of these pikes.
An alchemical residue. That should prove useful.
And there's a harrow fiend. And this is the town they mentioned. There should be survivors somewhere. There's stables over there. And there is a hut. Stable master's house.
Why has Meridia forsaken me?
Then a few things to loot here as well.
We mean you no harm.
There's someone up here. Hjold.
High Priest Vakor will find me. Meridia will save me. When things are darkest, her light shines the way. Please don't eat me.
I'm thinking about it.
Priest Bavian? Where's High Priest Vakor? Did those horrible creatures get her? We hid in the stables, but then Priest Irena changed. That's when I ran in here.
Okay, I'll check on Priest Irena and you go back to the cave. Some bookshelves, let's have a look at them there. And the trunks, I love the trunks. And a jewelry box, very nice. Lots of stuff to loot here. Crafting motif, high elf style, so there are also of course new crafting motifs. That's why I'm going to loot all of these crates, because some of them might actually contain then some new crafting motifs that we can use and equip, even if it's just for the outfit. And there's the stable.
What happened to this
Oh, there's Irena.
She looks distraught.
Oh yeah, she looks like a vampire. But a sleepy vampire. Okay, that was the last survivor. We need to continue down the road. Another pike, very good. The second.
It's depleted. Just ordinary sticks and rope now. Interesting.
Pilgrims Lodge. Looks like there has been a battle.
Please, wake up!
No visible damage despite its proximity to the eye of the storm.
Acolyte Ivina can't hear me. She's standing right here, but she's gone.
That acolyte, she's just like Priest Irene at the stables.
Is this what would have happened to all of us if I hadn't gotten the others into the cave? I tried to heal Ivina, but Meridia's light had no effect. But what was that about Priest Arena and the stables?
I found the people who sent me for. Hjold is safe, Rolik Molf is dead, and the other...
is like poor Ivina. We must find High Priest Varkor. If anyone is powerful enough to cure this unnatural ailment, it will be her. Meridia willing. We'll find the High Priest and everyone else safe in the temple.
Well, let's head to the temple then.
Let's head to the temple.
Let's head to the temple and let's have the other... I think there's another pike.
Can you feel the lingering energy? That's Daedric, if I'm not mistaken.
Daedric?
Right, so they have something to do with that.
Do not to blame Meridia for this, vampire.
There should be something here now.
These depleted witch pikes expended a lot of power to summon the Herostorm. Now they're just ordinary sticks, but even in this state, they tell us much about the ritual that flowed through them.
Remind me, what did we learn by examining the depleted witch pikes?
I'm sure now that the pikes play a significant role as focal points for the storm ritual. The prepared pikes are depleted as the ritual runs its course, but I sensed lingering energy, including a Daedric taint. And we found an intriguing residue.
What's the significance of the residue?
It's the remains of an alchemical poultice that was spread over the pikes. Smells like rotting fungus, doesn't it? With a little study, I should be able to identify each ingredient in its makeup. Then I can begin to understand the ritual.
Should we take a closer look at the temple now?
One other thing I want to check first. I noticed the pilgrims leading a cart away from the temple right before the storm hit. Coven members could have tried to slip away among the innocents. The cart should be along the road south of the temple.
Okay, let's check that out. And we're going to continue the next episode and find out what's about this Kilquith temple. Stay tuned.